Hi, I'm Dana Kirschner here at UPMC Williamsport. Thanks for joining me today to discuss how we were able to double our delivery numbers using midwife collaboration. First, to start with a little bit of history, between 2014 and 2020, resident delivery numbers decreased about 36%. This was due to our local OBGYN group starting to take Medicaid patients when previously all those patients would come through our residency clinic. And then at the same time, residents were only delivering patients who came through our residency clinic. So with that declining population, we just had fewer patients to deliver. At the same time, we had difficulty recruiting faculty who were interested in providing inpatient OB, so we also weren't working to completely increase our prenatal center population. So after much discussion and planning with our residency group and our local OBGYN group, came up with a few different ideas. The first one was that the residents would be able to be scheduled in labor and delivery for blocks of time when they're on their rotation. When they're in labor and delivery, they can work with the midwives to deliver our residency patients, but also deliver their patients, therefore increasing their volume and experience. And then from the midwife perspective, they have some help on labor and delivery when things get busy. Several family medicine faculty started to do outpatient prenatal care only. So now the faculty have the option if they wanted to provide prenatal care or inpatient as well. And the midwives share the call responsibilities now that we have fewer family medicine faculty providing inpatient OB services. We also have the midwives in our clinic 1/2 day a week to be able to see some of our prenatal center patients and free up residents to have more time on labor and delivery. We've also increased our prenatal center volume by having patients who are eligible for the Healthy Beginnings program, which is a government-sponsored program for Medicaid patients to give them access to ancillary services such as social work, dentistry, and nutrition. We offer that service here in our residency prenatal clinic. So patients who present to the local OBGYN office and are eligible for this service are offered to be transferred here, which was a way to increase our prenatal center volume. Also, we changed the layout of the space in labor and delivery. We had lots of administration backing behind this change, which was wonderful. So we were able to get a computer right next to the midwife computer, basically as a setup for the resident and midwife to be able to literally work side by side. So this project took off on January 1st, 2021, which is wonderful for calculating numbers. And from the numbers standpoint, we were able to double our vaginal delivery numbers. So in 2020, residents logged 105 deliveries, which is 82 vaginal deliveries and 23 C-section assists. This was 10.6% of the total vaginal deliveries done at UPMC Williamsport. In 2021, residents logged 232 deliveries, which included 189 vaginal deliveries and 43 C-section assists. Residents were involved in 24.5% of the total SVDs done at UPMC Williamsport. The feedback from both the residents and the midwives has been incredibly positive. The relationship between the family medicine and OB practices has improved significantly with these changes in just this short year. The GYN group has offered to create a procedures clinic that our residents can participate in to improve their gynecology experience on that rotation. So they'll have more access to doing endometrial biopsy, Nexplanon, IUD, and colposcopy. And the midwives have been invited to some of our noonday conferences, and the midwife student has been participating in our GYN specific noonday conferences. The faculty now have an option to do inpatient OB or a prenatal care only outpatient option, which has proved to be positive for our recruitment experience, seeing that our 2 newest faculty members have chosen this prenatal care only option. So for the future, we're gonna continue doing this because it's working. It's improved our delivery numbers, improved our relationships, and we have lots of plans to make it even better. So we would like to incorporate some more faculty development for the faculty as well as the midwives. We hope the midwives will continue learning ultrasound with us and have access to our butterfly ultrasounds on labor and delivery. We will continue to reevaluate midwife incentive programs, and we're hoping to potentially include an incentive for the midwife who has the most deliveries with a resident throughout the year. And we can consider adjusting the resident schedule to include some more second shift options to capture those later evening deliveries that the residents sometimes are missing out on now. Thank you for joining us today. Please reach out to UPMC Williamsport if you have any questions about this project.